Hey. I hope everybody's having a good day today. It is Tuesday. Oh, jeez. Day before Thanksgiving. It's the day before. I thought I'd come on early today, do a couple stories, all that good stuff. Before I get out here and hustle these little um ooh, bouquets. Lord, I can't even talk. Okay, let's get to it. Let's see. Hey. Okay. Um. Hmm. I'm gonna do this one. Like I said, I'm just trying to go off of titles versus the stories because I want to give you guys really my raw reaction because you see yesterday I had it completely fucked up because with the title, honey, I just knew they was assholes. And lo and behold, I had to suck it up, Buttercup, and admit that I was wrong. So, am I the asshole for giving my male 28 wife, female 30, food to another woman? Again, am I the asshole for giving my wife's food to another woman? Um, just off the title, I'm gonna say hell yeah, yes. But we're not gonna judge it by the title again because I was wrong yesterday. But let me tell you something. You give away my food, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. Okay, it says we've been married for 3 years and we both work. Almost a month ago, she told me that we're expending too much money buying food for lunch at our works, and in order to save money, she will begin to cook. I told her that we could make a schedule so she cooks some days and I cook the other days. She said that no, that she wanted to cook every day, so it began. Every night after work, we arrived home from work. She took an hour to cook for the next day and for both of us. That endured 2 weeks. Then she began to skip the days because she was too exhausted from work. I understood, and I was the one who began to make the lunch for both of us. Just that. Unlike her, I did it in the mornings since the nights I do exercise and I end up too exhausted. Normally I wake up at 6 to prepare for work, but I began to wake up at 5 to have time for cooking. I don't know what kind of workout he be doing, because let me tell you something. Workouts be having me jacked. Hey, Ronnie Q. Like, I was getting up with my husband at 4 in the morning to go work out. I'd be hot wired until like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I would crash out and fall asleep. So I don't know what kind of workout he be doing. Talking about he be exhausted, child. I don't know. Anyway, bullshit. Dropped my iPad, honey. Um, but, but, um, that okay. That became the normality. I began to cook for her and me every day until yesterday. She woke up in a bad mood. She saw me cooking, almost finishing it, and tasted the roasted meat. She said it was gross. Her exact words were, "It never tastes good." But this time, it actually tastes disgusting. Don't make lunch for me. Oh, bitch. The way I would have chucked that chuck roast. I don't know what it was, but the way I would have, where my stick at? I shortened my stick because I like to, and it was too long before. The way I would have slapped her with that meat, she would have like a permanent burn mark in the shape of a piece of meat right here on the side of her face. Yes, she would. But okay, it actually hurted. It actually hurt me since she never had any objections before. Even when I asked for ideas to improve, she just said, "It's delicious," or "It's indeed good, actually better than mine." I of course didn't say anything since we had to prepare for work. But I took her food taper. They must live in another country. Food taper with me since I didn't want the food to waste. I don't feel good when we have to drop food to garbage. So I was planning to eat my lunch as a lunch and hers as a dinner since I was planning to make extra hours at work yesterday so that the food wouldn't waste. The thing is that I have a coworker that yesterday didn't bring her food to work to work until I know she always cooks for herself, but yesterday she arrived late at work and without her lunchbox. So I think we know who ate the food, but we're going to keep going. Then she began to ask to anyone in our area if someone could sell her our lunch. In my work is normal for people to sell. These grammatical errors just suck. It is normal for people to sell their lunch to others and with that money to go eat outside. The common thing is that men sell the food their housewives cook for them. I decided to then give her the extra food taper I had. She was glad and thanked me, and at the end of the day, when she returned me the empty taper, already clean, she said that it was delicious, that I was lucky to have a wife with good taste at cooking, and then she paid me. I laughed internally since I was the one who made the food, and I actually felt a little better. Much better, actually. I was still hurted. What the fuck? I was still hurt, so I teared up a little bit but I controlled it since I was at work. Returning to home, my wife asked me what happened with her food. I told the truth that I sold it and now we have enough money to cover an extra day for transportation. I was seeing the good side in this, actually. I suppose I should have lied. She got really mad. She said I had no right to do it, that it was her food in the first place, that maybe I used it to flirt with my coworker. And now she doesn't talk to me. Didn't do it since then until now. I'm not expecting her to apologize, actually, but I don't think I did anything wrong, nor an asshole, as she said. So, am I the asshole? Nope. Hell no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no. Nope. Mm-mm. Absolutely not. Because let me tell you something. She would have thought I was more of the asshole when I would have slapped her with the damn food. I might have put it in the Tupperware container just so it was heavier so that it hurt more when I slapped her. So is he the asshole? I don't think so. In fact, I think she's the asshole. You told that man his food was disgusting. That it actually is never good. But then you have the caucasity, because that's what I feel like this is, to come home and ask where your food is at. Have you lost? Have you lost your damn mind? Have you lost? You know, they say treat your spouse a certain way because somebody else will. You ever heard that saying? Well, I think she learned the hard way that if you don't appreciate his cooking skills, his lunch making skills, somebody else will. And you better be careful because she just might come for your man. She just might come for your man. So is he the asshole? I have to say no. I don't know what you guys think, but I don't think he's the asshole. Some of the comments. First comment is, I'm confused. When was your wife planning to eat this lunch since you took it to work with you? He sounds like an idiot because how did if she said it was nasty and didn't want it, why would she have noticed that it was gone? Anyway, NTA for providing food for a hungry coworker who even paid you for it. I can't possibly see how buying lunch for someone is flirting. Something else is going on. I don't know what to tell you. I don't even know why that person wasted typing. I see that flashing. Because that was just a stupid um, response. Another comment was, you sold it, and it's not like you gave it to her because you originally intended to. It just happened that way. Plus, she said it was disgusting. So it's not like she was going to eat it anyway. That bitch was going to eat that food. She just woke up with a nasty ass attitude and then realized that she didn't have lunch. So she probably didn't eat all day. Then came home and was hungry and was looking for that food. She better stop playing. She better stop playing. Someone else said, you said it was gross. I'm supposed to save it for you? How you figure? How you figure? That's my damn question. How the hell you think I'm gonna save you something that you said was disgusting? Now I could see, like I've made things before, and maybe it was something new or something like that, and I'd be like this is not good. And I will forewarn my husband, like, baby, I don't know if you're gonna like this because I don't like it. And then if he was like, yeah, babe, that's not good. That's an exception to the rules. Because obviously he ain't gonna lie and be like, oh, it's good. And then I'm thinking, okay, well, he likes it, so I'm gonna make it for him again. No, it's okay to be honest, but there's a way to go about being honest. Everything ain't for everybody. Like my father-in-law loves to make deer meat, and he will try any and everything to get me to try it, taste it. I don't want it. I don't like it. I don't want it. It's nasty. I ain't even gonna put it in my mouth and I'm gonna tell you it's nasty. But that's just because I don't like it. Like I don't know. Ooh, ooh, this last comment. Your wife is a worthless idiot who needs to create drama. Damn. I think that person woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. Called her a worthless idiot. Okay, let's see. There was one that when I first started reading these, but I don't see it. Let me look at my phone. I don't know why some stories save here and then don't save there. It's weird. Yeah, like I have way more. So usually when I'm looking for these stories, I look for my phone. And it's all these, like just one line on YouTube, all these stories saved in my phone. And if I'm on the same account, you would think they'd be on my iPad. But this is all I have on my iPad. Ooh, Lord, we're about to write our own. But I only have a few. Look, it don't even really move. That's it. All right. I guess I'm going to go. Because there's one that I would. Ooh, there's a lot of good ones in here. See, I knew I had read a whole bunch. There was one that I believe that I wanted to read by the title. Well, where is that title? I don't know. It ain't in here either. But here, this looks like a good one. It says, my boyfriend faked a proposal, so I broke up with him. Am I the asshole? Let me tell you something. Hell yeah. Hell motherfucking. I mean, no. He's an asshole. Because you fake proposed to me. I'm feeling. I haven't read this one, but I'm feeling like she was very excited. It turned out to be fake, and she was crushed. That's what I'm feeling. But we're going to read it. It says, my boyfriend faked a proposal, so I broke up with him. I don't know why this has. I don't know. It says trigger warning, and then but the trigger warning is crossed out. If there seems to be like a for real trigger, oh my god, this is long. She did a whole bunch of updates. If there's like a whole bunch of like, then maybe I won't continue. We'll see. Me, 24 female, have been dating my boyfriend Andrew, 26 male, for 5 years now. We've had a healthy and stable relationship up until today. Andrew has always been a prankster and makes jokes with me all the time, and I do it to him too. But today, he took it way too far. In the morning, he woke me up at 7 a.m. and told me to wake up because he wanted to take me to the spa. I was pretty surprised because it wasn't a special day or anything, but I was all in for it. Yeah, me too. You gonna wake me up and take me to the spa? Let's go. I'd be like hopping on one leg trying to put my pants on. I wouldn't be asking no questions, baby. I wouldn't give you time to even change your mind. I'd be getting ready so fast. I love the spa. Who doesn't love the spa? But At the spa, he told me how he wanted to go to a fancy restaurant after we were done at the spa and that he was paying. Of course, I agreed, as we hadn't been out together in a long time. We then got to the restaurant. We had a beautiful and romantic dinner. Hey, Dimason, and just a nice time in general. We were talking about a house we were planning to move into and chit chatted about other stuff too. After around 40 minutes, Andrew stood up, got on his knees, and took out a box of it. Took out and basically took a box out of his pocket. Damn, these people can't write. My heart stopped beating. I haven't even predicted this. We have never talked about a proposal before, but I also thought it was a great time now. He did a speech how I was the most beautiful girl in the world and how he wanted to live with me forever and ended with, "Will you marry me, my princess?" Of course I said yes. See? Mm-mm. No, 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 no. Don't play with me, play with your mama. Because let me tell you something. I would have been going to jail that night. Yep. She worried about being an asshole for breaking up with them. I would have been in jail because, I would have been the asshole because of the assault case I would have got. I know you fucking Let me finish. Seconds later, all that excitement turned into horror. He opened the small box. I expected he'd put the ring in, and it was a note saying, "You've been pranked." And Andrew started laughing hysterically. I probably would have kicked him in the nuts. I probably would have, swung my leg back as far as I could have, swung that motherfucker back around, and kicked him dead in his nuts. hmm He continued with, "Baby, this was just a prank. I'm not ready at all to marry you yet." He was leaning in to hug me, but I gave him the biggest slap ever with tears streaming down my face. I just told him, "We're over, you fucking scumbag." Good for you. Good for you. I am now sitting in my bed crying and writing this, and I don't know what to do. He's been texting and calling me, but I haven't responded because I feel so sad, betrayed, and mostly angry. I thought that this was going to be one of the best days of my life. What should I do? Okay. So I just realized, hey, Lady Nika, I realized that this actually is not a am I the ass? It wasn't under the am I the asshole subtitles, I guess you could call it. But the title caught my eye and I just had to read it. Like I had to read it to y'all. Because let me tell you something. She worried about being an asshole and I'd be worried about court cases. Like, anyway, um, she would definitely not be the asshole. He 150 million thousand %. I don't even know if that's even a percentage. He'd be the asshole. Like, how dare you play with me? How dare you play with my emotions, play with this relationship, um, play with me. Like I said, don't play with me, play with your mama. Because playing with me will fuck around and get me arrested. And then what? Then what? What if that slap would have got her put in jail? Off for his little prank. Ain't no motherfucking way. Ain't no way. Do y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me? No, 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 not funny. All right, so let's read this update. So the original post was done August 4th. First update was the very next day, which is August 5th. Thank you guys so much for all the love and the replies on my last post. I honestly didn't expect it to get as much attention as it did, but I'm very, very grateful for that, and it has helped me a lot. I asked mods of this subreddit if I could do an early update or if they allow me to. So here's the update. After I made the post, I fell asleep crying. Then I woke up and decided to call my now ex-boyfriend. I told him that it was over and that I didn't want to be together with someone who after 5 years still isn't ready for marriage and make a big joke about it. He cried, then turned angry and demanded me to stay and told me I was a fucking asshole for leaving him like this after everything he has done for me. He cussed me out so much that I stopped listening at one point, so I don't really remember everything he said. In the end, we came to a sort of agreement that we are going to sell the house and that he will be sleeping in the guest room for now. So today I've just been scrolling the internet for apartments so I can have a fresh start. He is still not happy about the breakup though. He is trying so bad to get back with me, saying stuff the whole day like, can't we be back together again? And this was just a small mistake I made. But the one that did it for me was, don't be so fucking petty and drop it. You know we are happy together and you know you still want me. When he said that, I absolutely lost it and called him every single name I could come up with, then slammed my door. I think he also told his family about the whole situation because I got a call from his mom telling me how selfish I was. Bitch, stop fucking playing with me. See, that's the problem with these mama boys. That's the problem with these mama boys. Your mama had the Cassidy, because I don't, in my mind, all these are, all of them. But she had the nerve to call me and tell me I was up. Let me finish this update. I told me how selfish I was and how I couldn't handle a simple joke. And it ended up with her calling me a slut and hanging up the call. After that, I gotten several messages from his other family members, such as his siblings, his dad, and even his aunt. I tried to just block them out, but every now and then comes a new message. I feel like more will happen, but the next update will probably not be in less than a week or so, as I'm gonna try to sell stuff I don't need, find a new apartment, and fix everything with this house and stuff before we put it up for sale. I just want to get out of here so quickly as possible. Hey, everybody coming in the room, please make sure to hit that like button. I appreciate it. Um, hey, Fran J. Oh no, so when I black out like that, somebody went to the ER because I'm going to jail. JALE. I'm going to motherfucking JALE. Do you hear me? Because now, not only do I gotta beat your ass, but I gotta beat your mama ass, I gotta beat your daddy ass, I gotta beat your siblings ass, and I gotta beat your auntie's ass. All y'all getting y'all ass beat on GP. You call me a selfish and a slut? Are you fucking kidding me? All because y'all raised this man child. Because y'all thought it was cute to raise and support this fucking man child. Like, come on here. Come on. You thought enough of me to buy a house with me. which is anywhere between a 15 and a 30-year commitment. But you don't think enough of me to marry me. Hell, in some situations, it's harder to sell a house than it is to get a divorce. Right, Ronica, you said, heck no, get out of there. I really hope she did. There's one more update. I feel my blood pressure high with this story. Like, I wish, like, I don't want to dox nobody. But I almost want to find out who she is, call and be like, boo, you all right? Are you okay? Do you need me to come? Who is he? Who hurt you? I got you. Let me do it. Because just this story alone has me like, whew, she's a good one. She's a good one. And is she okay putting up with all that foolishness? I cannot. Well, we're about to find out. So, the first update was the day after, which was August 5th. She sent a second update, which was 10 days later on August 15th. This was all just in 2023. So I might keep this one saved just in case she comes back for like, 7 months, 6 months, 8 month update. Because, baby, I'm nosy. I want to know. I want to make sure that you're all right. Hello, everyone. It's been a while since my last post. And once again, I want to thank you all so much for all the support and love. As for now, this will probably be my last update. No, it's a few paragraphs. So maybe she filled us in. Okay, maybe she gave us the lowdown on everything. Because if this is open ended, I am gonna hunt her down because I need to know. I'm telling you, nigga, my heart's over here like. Luckily, I don't have on my Apple Watch because it'd probably be like your blood pressure is high. Sit down. After my last post, we had constant fights for days during the evenings, and one day I decided that I had enough. My closest friend let me move in with her for now until I find somewhere else to live. And I still don't know what we're exactly doing with our house. But I've gotten lawyers involved and it's going to take quite a while. Just like I remember I said in some instances it's easier to get a divorce than it is to sell a house. The biggest incident since I last posted is probably that I met my ex's mom in a mall and she full out screamed at me in public. I have never felt so humiliated. Everyone probably thought I had done something horrible as she yelled things like, "How could you do this to my son? And you're a terrible human being." I just walked away, but I still felt so embarrassed. The way I would have swung her ass, I would have windmilled that bitch so hard. I would have windmilled. Y'all see them arms? I would have on her ass right there in the mall. JALE. Y'all, my ears are ringing. Okay? That's how annoyed I am. We're going to finish. Also, ever since I moved, constant messages has appeared from my ex, from his friends, and from his family members that are just nasty. Such as, no one would give a flying fuck if you died. You are a waste of space. Or you are such a self centered slut leaving your boyfriend over a small joke. I try to ignore them, but sometimes I do break down over them. This situation has also helped me learnt. Apparently, you ain't learnt English or how to write, but has helped me learn how my real friends are, as many of my friends turn their back on me. The whole thing still feels so surreal to me, and it's going to take a long time for me to process it. However, if there is anything else that I need to update you on, I will. Thank you all again so much for your support. And honesty, it has been helping me a lot. Hold on. Hold on. Just give me a second. Just give me 1 second. All I have to say to her is, that's it. Y'all heard it. That would have been my reply. Mm-hmm. If you know, you know. I am like dumbfounded. The way they are and her friends. You lonely ass bitter bitches that couldn't get a man for 5 years to save your fucking life. Y'all part of the problem too. Because if y'all could get a real man, then you would know that that's not something that you would have to deal with. That's not acceptable. For you to have turned your back this over here and not pointed at me. Uh, your friends are just delusional. Delusional bitter bitches. Single, may I add. They got to be single. Where my stick go? See, I done pulled out the thing and then lost. Oh no, here come my stick. You hoes need to get a life. Maybe if y'all had a real man that knew how to treat you, then you know that shit would not be acceptable. There's no way that I would even let my daughter deal with something like that. So, as her female example, I wouldn't put up with something like that. But yet you got the mama, the daddy, the friends, the cousin. First of all, change your number, baby. Just change your number. Because apparently you're gonna continue to be harassed. Like I'm shaking. Like I don't know if y'all can see that. Like I am livid. Okay. Change your number. Because there's no reason. Think at least you have one good friend. Because if you heard, she said her friends let her move in with her. At least you have one good friend. But let me tell you something. Not only would I have that attorney to deal with that house, I'd also have that. Well, it's a different attorney. You'd have to get a criminal attorney, but that's neither here nor there. I give me another attorney to deal with the harassment as well. Because I wouldn't put up with it. I wouldn't put up with it. And I feel bad for her. I really do. I really feel bad for her. All because he doesn't know what an appropriate joke is. And I get that they've never had the conversation before about marriage. Yet you're 5 years in and you guys already own a home together. So obviously there was some thought process of longevity in this relationship, because who would purchase a home not thinking about the future? Like I said, that's a 15 to 30-year commitment. So you had, this man had to have thought, even like she said, she had never really thought of, even though I don't even believe her with that, when she said she really didn't think of a proposal up until it was actually happening. I don't believe that either. I mean, as women, or she was, how old was she? 20 something. She's 24. She's very, she's only what, 6 years away from graduating from high school. That's usually girls' dreams, is to be married, the white picket fence, the dog, the 2.5 kids, all that good stuff. So you can't tell me that, yeah, maybe she hasn't had it at the forefront of her mind, but it's definitely been in her on her mind. And I think when that moment was finally about to happen, she was just so overjoyed and so excited, just to have 2 minutes later that whole thing crushed. And you know what? If that's what you can do to me for something, yeah, maybe it is simple. But if you can do me like that for something so simple, then I first of all, I can never trust you again. I can never trust you again. So fuck him. Fuck his fan. Like, I'm still shaking. Oh my goodness. Cross my arms for a minute. Fuck him. Fuck his friends. Fuck his family. His mama need her ass beat. And I hope she has found some new friends. And I hope she's changed her number. Because that is an absolutely fucked up situation. Like, God, like when I read the title to that, I didn't expect it to take me on that kind of road. See, that's why I'm saying I really am just trying to go by titles. So if I read a flop to y'all, forgive me. But look what the payoff is. We got us a good story out of that title. So I'm really trying not to read the full story and just the titles, so that you guys could get my honest and raw reaction. Even though you guys have never read them before, you will be hearing it for the first time, and you can get your honest and raw feelings off of my feelings, off of their feelings. Like, this is going to be a very interesting channel. And if you're not subscribed, why the fuck aren't you? Why not? What are you waiting for? Because this is going to be good. I've done, I think, 3 videos previously. If you haven't checked those out, please make sure to go back and check those out. Make sure that you hit the like button on all the videos. Even if you only watch a minute of it, just make sure to hit the like button. Let YouTube know that y'all love this. Y'all love this. Like I love this. I'm going to make sure to research some more stories, or at least some more titles to stories, and we're going to go from there. There was one that is not saved anywhere. I wonder if it's saved on my, if it's on my computer. But I was like, I'm sure it was another one of them people, as ODS likes to hear me say, white people. But it was like, am I the asshole for not making my 6-year-old apologize to an adult that talked baby talk to her or something? And I was like, that sounds like the weirdest shit ever, but I was interested. I wanted to know the story. I'm gonna have to find it, because now I feel like it might have some kind of a twist or turn in it. So I'm gonna keep researching them. If you guys are into Am I the Asshole stories, like I'm into that, Am I the Asshole stories, and you come across a good one, feel free to send it to me. You can email it to me at War10Creates. Um, I don't know what I'm. Hold on. I don't know what I done did. Apparently, I didn't click the type, and child, everything started moving all over the place. Hi, Leslie. Yeah, if you come across another Leslie, you might have to go back and rewatch that one because, baby, that one just shook us. I think everybody who stayed here and listened to the whole story. Like, that was a good one. That was a good one. But if you like to donate to the channel, here is my cash app with $sign Creates, because I'm spending time looking for good stories for y'all, because we gonna experience all this together. Y'all hear me? The highs, the lows, the boos, the ahs, the JALEs. Yeah, you gonna need a red ball and a red bull, because the way I was fighting, the way I was swinging, I love you all to pieces. There ain't a motherfucking thing you can do about it. It just ain't. All right. If you haven't liked this video, please make sure to like. If you can, share if you care. I appreciate it. I love you all. Have a good Tuesday. I'm gonna hit this block. It's 36 degrees out, and I'm finna go sit up on this corner and hustle these Valentines. My husband gonna tell me, when you become a millionaire, you can tell all the little kids I used to be out in the freezing cold hustling. Baby, let's get to it. I love y'all. Bye.